All right, so my name is Robin Dale. I'm the Associate Deputy Director of Library Services, and I get to work with a lot of the fantastic people that are in the room here today and that have helped put this together. And I just wanted to present a few final thoughts on behalf of IMLS. So first, thank you for joining us for this final convening of 2015. We've had two previous ones, one on the National Digital Platform, one on learning in libraries, held in April and May, respectively. And both of those particular convenings are helping inform IMLS and driving some of the funding priorities that you'll see coming in the 2016 Notice of Funding Opportunities. This particular one is very different, though, this last convening of the year. And it's really an opportunity for us to think more about the amazing work that's being done in libraries through a variety of programs that we have out, through a variety of the state programs that are going on, both the state funding and also the LSTA funding that comes out through IMLS's Grants to States program. I want to stop just a minute and really kind of hold up the work of state libraries, both for people in this room. I know we have 5 state librarians, chiefs with us here today, but I've had a great opportunity to meet and work with these libraries in the last 10 months that I've been at IMLS, and they really do amazing work, and I think often don't get the credit that's due to them. And Maura and I were talking a little bit earlier about the kind of basic work they do that make things run, that help all of us. I don't know how many times I heard today from public libraries and other libraries in different states and regions say, and I was able to do this through LSTA funding or state funding that was available to me. And so I really just want to kind of hold up state libraries and say thank you for what you do. You're kind of like this basic infrastructure that we take for granted. But there's so much fantastic and amazing work going on, and we really just wanted to be able to recognize that here today too. But there's also an amazing amount of work going on through the IMLS discretionary grant program, and many people in the room spoke about those grants and the projects that are enabled by that funding too. So we thank you for that, because those discretionary grant programs, such as the National Leadership Grant Program and also the Laura Bush 21st Century Librarianship Program, also help us serve all different types of libraries, all different types of communities. They fund library schools and professional development training and continuing education for librarians and library staff in those organizations. And of course, it also gives a chance to hold up our federal partnerships and partnerships with other really fantastic organizations in the room, many of whom you've heard from today. So I just want to kind of think about and think about how we would describe this particular convening, and that is an amazing chance to showcase these activities, things we've talked about. A lot of tweets have been going on about the amazing work that they're hearing about on Twitter, on the Twitterverse, and we're appreciative of that. And I hope all of you have found some level of inspiration in some of the projects. I know I have. I feel like sometimes I live and breathe these things, and I learned so much today just by being able to participate myself. So I hope you have as well. The good work and more information about what took place today will be written up for us. We have Christy Hill and Sharon Streams from OCLC, and they've been here with us both participating and madly taking notes so that they can synthesize the discussions and the information today and prepare a report for us that'll be available on the IMLS Focus website. So just so that you know all of those kinds of information, they may be contacting you for slides. I believe we probably have those that are there. And just being able to put that information up there. Note now that it's up there in public, or when it is in about a month, approximately a month. Be sure that you will probably be contacted by other people out there that are learning about this for the first time. And certainly, last but not least, I'd be remiss for not thanking many, many people. So I do want to start actually really briefly for thanking our IMLS Office of Library Services staff that organized this event, and Maura recognized them indirectly a little bit earlier, but let me just name them. So thank you to Madison Bowles, Terry DeVoe, Michelle Farrell, James Lonergan, Katie Murray, and Sandy Toro. They've done an amazing job. They did all of this planning. They put this together. So thank you to them very much. And of course, because every event has a ton of logistics, just a quick thank you to Margaret at Capital Meeting Planning and her associates, because for those of you who needed to work with them to get here, to stay here, and all of the on-site things, thank you to them. And certainly our largest thanks as well also goes to John Szabo and his colleagues at the Los Angeles Public Library for hosting. So thank you very much. And finally, last but not least, thank you to those of you that joined us today, those of you that joined us today on the Twitterverse. I think at the height of it, we had 236 unique users online and actively watching us, tweeting along with us, and we appreciate you, and all of those comments are also going to be incorporated as a part of the publication. So thank you for your time, your really good questions, your discussions, and helping us think about the really good work, share the really good work that's happening out there today. And we wish you safe travels. To those of you who had to travel to come here, and otherwise the locals, thank you very much for taking the time to join us, to have to run off and come back and join us. Thank you all very much.